What's up guys, Ricky Glaser here, welcome back. We have something a little bit different once again. We're gonna call this story time. And today we're gonna talk about one of my childhood heroes growing up, Ryan Sheckler. He's always been a very topical skater, but he do have this kind of funny story of an interaction that I had with him, and I think it's worth sharing. So growing up, I watched his almost round 3 pod probably like 1 billion times, and I would go to all these comps in Melbourne, the Globe World Cup, and watch him every single year and be like so stoked on him. So about 10 years ago, there was all these rumors floating around whether or not Sheckler backside flipped El Toro. Then Phelps did an interview with him to get to the bottom of it, and he just straight out said that he did it.
This is what I heard, that you backside flipped El Toro, yes or no?
Yes.
Just backside flip?
Yeah.
Just say it.
Just backside
what I gotta
flip.
do?
Then a few months later, Sheckler and the Etnies team came to Melbourne to Paran Skate Park, and they did a bit of a demo. It was kind of a hilarious demo. I've never seen such a big crowd, and the demographic of people was definitely not usual skate demo. And I mean, Sheckler killed it, of course, because he's an absolute badass boss skater. So everyone's having a great time, and I'm sort of standing at this one corner of the park. Sheckler's skating around there, and then he sort of lands a trick and then comes and stands next to me. And then I think like, ooh, like now's my chance. Like I can ask him, did he do it? So I go to Sheckler, I'd be like, yo, Sheckler, did you backside flip El Toro? And then he looks at me and he's just like, yes. Then I'm like, damn, like, that's awesome. Like, tell me more about it. Like, was it clean? Was it sketchy? And then he says, haha, you will see. And he just skates off. Then the demo finishes. I go home. I go wait by the phone for the next few years for the footage to come out. And then it finally comes out, the attempts of him trying, that he didn't actually do it. I mean, he got really close. He got so close to doing it, but then he didn't actually do it. And then I think back to this day of our interaction. I'm like, oh, it makes sense that he said that. He clearly thought about his words. He's like, haha, you will see. And then I did see, and he didn't actually do it, and I was a bit sad. But hey, you know, he's just a young kid. Who am I to like judge him for what he said or lie to his fan or anything? You know, Sheckler's the man regardless. What's funny about this situation is Sheckler's intention, right? He's not lying to try to perceive himself as a better skater than he actually is. He can do it, and he almost did do it. He's not like saying that so people will think he's better than he is. The reason that he did that is that he internally wants to have this pressure and obligation that he has to go and land it. But it's funny when you think about the three different scenarios. So it's like the first one, he lies about it, and then he goes back and then he does land it. He uses his extra tiny bit of pressure and motivation to land it. And then he's like, yeah, sick, I did it. Positives from that one is that he gains a little bit of extra motivation and then no one knows that he lied. Second scenario is he lies, then he goes back and does it, you know, a year later or whatever from when he initially said he does it. Skaters are smart, man. Like, I think they would figure it out. Maybe he's wearing a t-shirt or a graphic or something that didn't exist when he said it. Or maybe the spot changes, gets painted, the rails bent different. Or some skaters see him landing it like, you know, you can't really fool the people. Like if he lied and then he did it a year later, I think the people would figure it out. So that's the second scenario. And then the third scenario, my personal favorite and the most likely to happen really, because it is one of the gnarliest and craziest tricks ever. So like, it's more likely that you're not gonna do it than do it, right? But you know, he says that he does it and then he doesn't do it and everyone's judging him and he gets a big hit to his trust and reputation or whatever. But, you know, I just always thought that that was kind of a funny story, and I will love Sheckler regardless. This isn't a hate video against Sheckler. I just thought it was kind of hilarious. But yeah, that's it, guys. What do you think about Sheckler doing this? Let me know in the comments, and a like or a subscribe does always help me out. That's it from me, guys. I'll see you next time. Peace out.